Okay, so multi-section surface within generative shape design. I already have 3 videos regarding this, but I want to discuss some aspects regarding laws. So we can define various laws between some sketches, and we can use that within the multi-section. As you can see over here, we have the area law input. Now, I have over here 3 circle profiles, and I have another plane over here, in which I will zoom in and I will create the following hexagon over here. So the radius will be set to 20 and the end over here, the horizontal line. I could also make that random and afterwards using constraint add those inputs. Now, in order to define laws, we need a reference and also a definition. So in this case, I will jump within the Z and X plane. And over here within the same sketch, I will draw a line over here. And I want this line to be constrained from that profile. So I will make them coincident. At the ends, as you can see, that will be the profile of the law. And within the same sketch, I will also draw a spline. In this case, I will add the following points over here. And I will make now the same constraints. So over here we need coincidence. That is already added, as you can see. Over here as well, with that plane. And again at the end. And now I will add some constraints. So let's say that over here I want to add 20. And 20 will be the radius of the circle that we have over here. So as you can see, we have the following circle, radius 20. This will be 15 and again 20. So I will input those values. And this will define the elements of the law. So these points will be respected when defining that multi-section. So this will be 20, and again at the end, we're going to have 20 over here. So when we are defining a law, we can select sketches, but in this case, as we can see, I will not be able to select this directly. This is because this requires individual lines or spline. So I'm going to use extraction for that, and I will extract the line, and I will also extract the spline. So we have extract 6 and 7 over here. And when I will define the law, I will use the reference, the line, and the definition will be the extracted spline. And we see over here that we have an x and y value, and we can also change this to the end. So this will be the start, or we can have that reversed. Now, with the law defined, we can define the multi-section. So for example, if I will do a multi-section, from this profile to the circle, we see the closing point will be well defined, and I will add the other circles. This will be the output. So we have a transition. This is also known as lofting within other CAD solutions. So if you are familiar with SolidWorks, Fusion Inventor, this is the lofting. Over here, this is called multi-section, but it actually does the same thing, a transition between various profiles. And we can use guides or a spine or a limitation. I already made a separate video on my channel, you're going to find those. But if I'm going to go over here for the area law, we see that we can select a law. We have the law 5 over here. And if we're going to say that in this, we're going to have the following computation problem. We also can display the computed area laws. And we're going to see that over here, this will be okay with green. Over here, we're going to have a deviation of 5 millimeters. So within this law, we added the equivalent radius over there to be 15. Over here again, we have the following deviation of 5 millimeters, and at the end, we'll only have 1 millimeter. Now, in order to have this computed with the law, I will do some adjustments because it will be a little bit harder for that law to maintain the profile from the hexagon to the circle. So I will go within this sketch. I will delete that. And over here, I will delete the endpoint. That as well. And we're going to leave this law to end over here onto the circle profile. And I will do the same within the bottom line. So I will make this coincident over here where we're going to have the circle profile. And now let's reanalyze the law. So we're going to have 20, 15 over here, where we're going to have that definition. And at the end again 20. So if I will go with a multi-section from this profile, this will be the output. And if I will add that area law, which will be law 5, we're going to have the following input over here. So we see the curvature over here. And depending on the orientation of the law, we can have this profile curved over here at the end or at the front. If I will go over here on the law and I will change the end with the start, over here as you can see with X parameter on definition. Now if I will really do the same multi-section and I will add the same law, the profile will, and we're going to have over here at the end not that larger deviations, but over here we're going to see the deviation will be 0.2, and also CATIA will not be able to have that drawn. So I can jump back to the following sketch. If I'm going to change this to 15 again, or to 20 because we already have 15, if I'm going to swap this back, and if I will redo this, we're going to see that the area law can be processed just like previously. Also, if I will define the profile from this end, just like those sketches, and if I will add the law, we're going to see that now the profile will look like this. So this will be according to the defined laws. So we have 20 over here. Afterwards, we have the following spline all the way to 15. And if I will go within the sketch, I have the possibility to change the profile. So this law will mostly keep those points according to this. So for example, I can have the profile look like this. If I will define that multi-section again, starting from this side, because this is how we define that sketch in the law, we're going to have the following output over here. So we're going to see that curvature, we're going to see those deviations will be really small. So over here 3.3 and we have 0.0, so we have a lot of zeros before this value in millimeters. So the value will be quite small, and we can also define this using the same law, and now the profile again will be twisted over here. So this is how you can define laws and how you can use those within multi-section. I hope you find this video useful. I will position a similar video over here on the left side and also a subscribe button to the right. You can also find a link to buy me a coffee if you enjoy this kind of content and if you would like to support me. So that's it. Thanks for watching.